The need to clarify what exactly is encompassed when using green IT will be necessary to overcome the obstacles and get complete buy-in from its stakeholders. The participants' understanding or knowledge of green IT and green building is mediocre and really only shows higher levels of knowledge on terms that have been commonly used before. When describing the rain harvesting system and solar panels for the building design, all participants gave responses of most importance. The concerns included funding on how the district would pay for such projects, and then the maintenance and upkeep it would take to maintain quality usage. The lower knowledge came from the green roof technology, with concerns on the damage plants would cause to the buildings. Power usage and cloud technology tends to be the most common area of knowledge for the participants. When given the term green IT, the participants defined it as reducing the amount of power consumption. The participants also think it is very important for students to have access to technology within the school setting. So it was imperative to find devices for students to use that have a long-lasting battery life. These type of decisions allow students to use these devices at school without a charger and take them home to charge them. Cloud technology was something the district spent many hours training staff on and while the switch was being made. While this process was done for storage and feasibility purposes on the IT staff, it was crucial to have a system that would not crash and lose teacher and student data. The staff had a difficult time in the beginning grasping the whole concept of the cloud, but would not trade it for any of the old ways now. The solution to this obstacle is to interview more than one group of people. Interview community members, board members, personnel, and students to get views from all perspectives. The focus group evaluation survey pointed me to the following obstacles when promoting green IT and green buildings. The first is getting a non-biased take on going green by interviewing a multiple group of stakeholders and not just employees of the district who have ties to the implementation of the system. It was obvious that each participant responded to the survey based on their current role in the district. For example, the computer technician responded based on the maintenance and upkeep because this is what his sphere and his job took on that role. This may have interfered with the validity of their response. The second obstacle is the lack of knowledge regarding the term green IT and its benefits. It is apparent that knowledge of green IT was better on certain items. Usually items that are commonly used, like solar panels or rain harvesting systems, tended to get better ratings than items like rooftop gardens. In order to eradicate this obstacle, the need to educate on the benefits of going green is extremely important. This can be done by communicating using social media, websites, press releases, ads, and regular meetings. It can also be done by training on what going green looks like and what small steps we could implement to begin the movement of going green. The third obstacle is the cost of implementation because it is too much money and not sure on how long the rate of return will take. This fear, like that of the second obstacle, comes from the unknown about cost or just not hearing all the information needed to make informed decisions. For example, the cost may be more upfront, but were you informed about the incentives that come from purchasing solar panels? The solution is to provide an upfront cost comparison to green technology and non-green technology, as well as an estimate of the cost over the length of the item used. Provide backup to your statements with data and research. Provide a list of government incentives to show the offset of high cost. The last obstacle is the lack of interest because of its changing what is already done well and what we already know. Change is always hard, but is necessary to see growth